No, that would be amazing though. I didn't realize he was hooked up. I'm trying to get hold of that fish. Looks like a 13 or a 14. It's fast water fish. Tough without a net. Give him credit for that. Man. Hey, the small one. Jeez. He's hooked up too. Huh. Believe that? Hit the top one. That was good? What do you got there? Like a 16 or a 17?
Right?
Oh, that's a rainbow.
Yeah.
Can you hold them up again one more time? Yeah, that's a great fish.
Right?
Yeah. It's about 3 times longer than the one I caught.
You just jumped right out and took the ice out. Jesus. I don't want to take it in the middle there.
Oh, you've already been hooked up twice? Son of a bitch, I can't believe it. We've only been here for 2 seconds. Well, it looks like it's going to be good.
Like nuts. That was pretty cool. That guy jumped like 3 times. That was fun.
Bottom one, little one. That was probably the same fish you caught. He went straight up. This is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Got a bit of standoff here.
I just got like, you really can't. I mean, there's no way to muscle like a good fish on this thing.
There you go. That's on the top.
I mean, I had a 19 on for like 15 minutes. It was Delaware, but I mean, it was unbelievable how long it took. You just can't. You can't, especially with this current right now. Like I'm pulling, and it's just bending. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's gonna turn. Let me turn his head. Hey, what is that? That's like 18 or 19.
That's a pretty fish though. Look at that. If I was going to believe any fish is wild, look at that.
Yeah, that looks wild to me.
Silver he is.
Yeah, it does, right?
Full fins.
Yeah, you know what this is? This is 18, right? Yeah, I would say this is 18.
Still, it's a nice fat fish.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. This is a good fish. Oh man, I got him on the top fly. That I'm surprised I got him in. This is some slow water. Oh, there he goes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a good fish. We caught 2 good fish right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Drop the camera. Yeah, that's a different fish.
I mean, well, it wasn't this fish.
Is it dead?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see him when I was over here.
I don't think that's either the fish we caught.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He must have came down. He must have rolled down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause that fish is smaller than
That's the one. That's the smaller than the one you caught. And the one I just caught, that was bigger than that thing, and he was on for a second.
Yeah, not enough to kill him.
Yeah, he must have rolled down from up there.
Yeah. Oh.
That's too bad. Sort of ended that one on a sour note there. That fish wasn't caught by us, but it was caught by somebody else, probably earlier in the day upstream. They just didn't. They didn't release it right, and it's a real shame. If you're inexperienced with trout, you probably just don't realize this, because sometimes these trout, they fight so hard. But once you get them out of the water, they become a lot less tough. You keep them out of the water too long, you don't release them right, they're going to die, without a doubt. Without a doubt, they're going to die. And that one was probably not released right. But that brown trout that I caught, that good brown there at the end, that surprised the hell out of me, because that's the Upper Beaverkill, and it's stocked, heavily stocked. And I mean, I got to tell you, I mean, maybe it's 10-to-1 stocked to wild. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 10-to-1. But that was a wild one. Now, I guess technically it could also have been like a 3-year-old stocked trout. I guess that's possible. I mean, it sure seemed wild, though. It seemed really wild. And I was lucky to catch it, and it was caught in a different sort of way than I normally nymph, because I'm normally nymphing tight line right in front. So it's the rod plus my arm, so it's 12 feet. But that one was caught about 20 feet away from me, and to do that, it's hard to explain, but essentially it's you're holding the rod as high as you possibly can on an angle, right? And you're holding the line with your other hand. And you're not looking to feel it in the rod, you're looking to feel it in this hand right here. And when you feel a little twitch in this hand, that's when you yank it. So it's still got to be tight. Your rod's up and the line's angled down, and you're sort of just following it along, and if you feel something, you give it a yank. And it's a tough way to nymph, and I've been working on it, because I'm not the best nympher, trust me, I tell you. I'm still learning how to nymph, really. And watching John Bonacera, that was actually John's rod, actually. That rod I was using, that 3-weight, it's 10-foot fiberglass. He built that rod maybe like 5 years ago. He uses an ESN now. And I'm using his rod until I kind of figure out what I want to do. So I'm not the best nympher. I'm working on it, and I try and nymph once a week. That's what I try and do. I try and go once a week, and I try and learn, and I try and fish different water. And that's the first time I nymphed that run right there on the Upper Beaverkill. I've only been there maybe a few other times with Jamie, and he's really just he's an Upper West guy, but we just didn't have the time to go to the Upper West right then. So he said, "Hey, Upper Beaverkill, let's go for an hour and a half," and it was good. It was real good. And if you can get to the Upper Beaverkill, somebody offers to take you to the Upper Beaverkill, you go, because it's hard to get up there. It's 99% private, and so it was good, and I think I made the most of it. I think we made the most of it. We both caught two really good fish. All right, thanks.